in Memphis International Airport. I'm headed to Phoenix right now. That's the next stop between here and Hawaii.
I think we have probably, I'm guessing, like 3.5 hours to Phoenix and then probably 6 or 6.5 over to Hawaii. So I'm going to try to sleep. That usually doesn't go. I'm just going to listen to music the entire way. I'll have to go off of my iPod, which is pretty much straight Ray Sherman and Lil Wayne right now. So we'll just see how that goes.
We're going to be underway here shortly. 6 hours and 21 minutes is our en route flying time. We welcome aboard Flight 684, nonstop service to Lahui.
Ted, what are we doing?
We're about to do a really long flight. I'm not looking forward to it, but once we're done, we'll be in Hawaii, so looking forward to that.
In golf, the practice rounds are all about staying loose.
Perfect. Oh, please go. Do you think Black Beatles is one of the best songs of the year?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, yeah. You know, it'd be really cool to do?
Go surfing.
Fly a kite.
Surfing.
Yeah. This next hole is gonna be a good one. All right, heads up. I have no idea where this might go.
Dude, what if we kite surfed?
That'd be probably even cooler.
Ooh, saucy.
As a general rule of thumb in golf, you'd like to hit it in the fairway. As you can see, I'm a little bit left of this one. This isn't even our hole, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure my grandma had that same cart.
I don't ever really get out there and like start focusing so much on myself and like what's going on with my swing or anything. It's just more of like taking into account everything around you. You know, just kind of assessing like the greens, the fairways, kind of how it's playing the wind. You know, in the practice round, let's say Ben hits it right of the green. He's like, oh, this is an easy chip to this pin. We might go look at that, and that's just like for future knowledge in the rounds. And like somebody hits it in a bunker here to a certain pin, you know, like you can't get up and down and stuff like that. You just kind of like work your way off of that and just try to keep as many mental notes as you can.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is trying to give you advantage of, okay, I got a club now that's not going to get me to that. Let's be aggressive.
Yeah, great shot, Ben. Thanks.
After 3 years of carrying the flag for the Rebels, seniors Noah West and Ben Walcott have emerged as leaders of the team.
Our whole purpose is to find a culture of leadership and accountability. And the very first moment we stepped on campus, those guys bought into what we were doing here in this locker room.
Ben's a 4th-year senior and Noah's a 5th-year senior, so they both know exactly what it's going to take to go out there and win. So relying on them for their words, very helpful. And, I can always, lean on a senior. That's the great thing about having those two, And they're two different, attitudes and personalities too. So if I have a certain problem with this or a certain problem with that, on the course or off the course, I can really lean on them for that.
Ben's taken a little more of a vocal leadership role this year, which is valuable. You need somebody like that on a team. Noah's a pretty good classic example of somebody that stays really quiet. He's not very out there, but he leads by example. And how he carries himself when we travel to the tournaments, he just leads by example and sets a good one for everybody to follow.
It's priceless, for us, and to have two seniors that have been out there, have been through the routine. It adds a sense of comfort, and you can feel that with the rest of the guys as well. These guys can face a tough challenge, and they can point that out in the practice round because they've been there. They know where to hit an extra chip from. They know where to hit an extra tee shot from. So I think it's priceless to have that experience out there for the rest of the guys.
We're ziplining today. It's 8 a.m. in Hawaii, and it's a little rainy, but hopefully that'll hold off and we can get it going.
So welcome, guys. My name's Shane. This is Miguel. We'll be your guys today. Where are you guys from?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. All right.
zip line, racing side by side. Fastest person wins.
I think I'm gonna win. He has a little bit of weight on me, but I think I got the better technique.
I mean, it's my race to lose. I mean, I think everyone knows that. So if I just stick to my game plan, I'll come out victorious. So I'm pretty happy about that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, got it! The 3 winners are right here, and me and Ted's race is definitely the best.
I've done ziplining today, but ultimately we're not here to zipline. We're here to play golf. So I'll see you guys out on the course. Got that right.
You know, the Warrior Princeville Mackay Invitational in Kauai, Hawaii. It's what we think is cool about it is the location, the destination. You know, we want to travel and play the best golf courses and get to different parts of the country.
I've never been to Hawaii before, so that was something really, really cool for me. And to go out and about and play golf out, you know, pretty much on a rock was pretty neat. You know, we're out there, you have the ocean right next to you, and then you're looking up in the mountains, you know, a couple miles away. So that was really neat.
To make that your office for 4 days is, you know, we all have to pinch ourselves a little bit, but great event, a lot of very good teams there and nationally ranked teams, so, you know, it's kind of the best of both worlds.
With a record of 48-2, Ole Miss had high expectations entering the tournament. But if the Rebs wanted gold again, they would have to play the course as well as the competition.
And I think a lot of it comes down to the wind and being prepared for any shot. You know, you can play it one day where it's you wind from the northeast, and then you play it with a complete opposite wind, which it can absolutely happen, and you see it happen. It's a totally different golf course.
It's downwind, but as you know, with being downwind, it's also beating that ball down. It's humming downwind a good bit. You got to get in the air.
I think it's just more of the conditions, you know, whether it's wind or rain. I think that's a lot of it because it changes. You know, you're out there on this island, so storms will blow in and blow out real fast.
All 3 days we had wind and a little bit of rain to contend with. That island's a little weird. The rain will come and go for 5 minutes, so you just kind of have to be prepared.
You're about to get hosed on with rain.
Pummeled. It looks like it's just pouring on the driving range.
You gotta be prepared for an umbrella, rain gear, because it may come a downpour for 3 minutes, and then the sun shines out the rest of the day, or the wind may blow 40, 50 miles an hour with rain and wind. You know, you just never know.
You know, a challenge it faces was it was always windy. You know, some of the elevation makes it a little more difficult. And, you know, putting all that together is just a recipe that if you don't handle it well, you know, you can definitely fall off the wrong side, pun intended.
There's a lot of visually intimidating tee shots.
Good.
And that's pretty difficult, especially when you add elevation to that. And all of a sudden you have to make one swing based on all this information you're processing. And that's kind of Hawaii for me.
Ole Miss would breeze to a round 1 lead with a team score of 11 under par.
That's one thing we've done well as a group this year is we've gotten off to good starts. You know, it's always pretty hard when you dig yourself a hole.
I mean, it's really important, you know, to get off to a strong start because, like, if we'd had a really, you know, bad first day, then you're kind of behind the 8 ball. You kind of are playing a catch up.
Attaboy, Noah. Nice putt.
It was a really, you know, good for us to get off to the start we did because that way, you know, you get your confidence going.
I mean, it's definitely, especially with all the preparation we put in, so it is important to get off on the right foot and kind of get your momentum going in the right way.
Attaboy. Good one. Nice birdie there.
I'm pretty sure everyone on our team started well, so you could kind of, again, feed off your teammates with that.
Just a ball striker's paradise.
Keep it going, and then kind of once we got off to such a good start and, like, got the momentum, we just kept the pedal down, and it was a lot easier than having to, like, fight back from behind.
It's nice to set, like, the mindset for the tournament that, you know, you're the players to beat. You're never having to come from behind. Like, you're leading from day one and try to increasing the lead instead of trying to catch up.
Long day on the golf course today, and we got some guys over there climbing trees and whatnot. Coach is over there scuba diving, and me and Noah are taking this time to relax.
We had a good day out on the course today. It was like a 7-hour round, so pretty long day, but we played well. So now just enjoying the oceans of Hawaii.
Aloha.
That's it from the beach. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the course. Hotty toddy, go Rebs.
So guys, excellent job yesterday. A good round, as a team, and then you kind of walk away going, well, that was easy, right? I didn't face a lot of adversity. You faced a lot of it. Everything's calculated out here. I'm great with you taking risks. Let's make sure it's a calculated risk, and by a calculated risk, that the percentages are in your favor. Even if taking that risk goes wrong, going for a par 5 and 2 and it doesn't work out, hit it in the water, whatever it may be, okay, fine. Surrender the outcome. We've talked about that before too. You'll play great over these next 2 days. I know that you will. You may not get off to a great start today. You may get off to an unbelievable start today. Who cares? Relax, have fun, have supreme confidence.
In round 2, the team would look to peak not only in confidence, but also in performance.
Golf is all confidence. Golf is built on confidence. And if you have that, there's a lot of things that you can do poorly and still get away with.
You can't control how your teammates are playing, good or bad. So if you just go out there and kind of do your job, get some momentum, that kind of carries over to your teammates when the coach is, in good moods. He's playing good, he's playing good. So you just go from there, and kind of feed off each other once you're playing well.
Yeah. So you're more into the win?
Yeah.
Daddy. Nice.
Having the correct attitude going into the next stage, of staying present and not looking towards the result, but focusing on the process, really, focuses on a strong round, a strong day. So if you keep doing that day after day after day, eventually you're going to find the result.
I made one putt over 3 feet today in 5 under. Just ball striking machine.
Keep her going.
We're obviously playing very good golf at that point. If you have that lead, let's continue to do that. And a lot of times what you find is a group of confident guys that have played aggressive, which we love our guys to play aggressive. It's tough for them to switch that mindset. Maybe you take less of a risk here or there, but overall, no, I think it's keep it going. It's fun to watch good golf, and and they did a good job of that.
Sit. Good shot, bud. We got off to a good start and then really struggled through the middle part of our round. So it was nice to see them really regroup, and not only regroup, but they played great coming down the stretch. And I think we had the low round of the day again, so that's 2 days in a row, which was awesome to see.
Just got some dinner and watched some native Hawaiian dances. Now all that's left is final round. Go Rebs.
Coming into the final round of the tournament, Ole Miss looked to capitalize on 2 straight days atop the leaderboard. In order to leave Hawaii with a win, they would rely on the steady leadership of head coach Chris Malloy.
So, what club? Okay, and how far are you thinking about hitting that?
205.
What was the actual distance?
213.
It's 213 pin, but you got that wind doing the same thing it was yesterday. It's left-right helping a little bit. The wind's doing the same as it was yesterday. It's doing this.
We're right here.
Yeah.
The pin's here. I'm going on this line. I have at least, that's a 20-yard, 15-yard carry. That's 198.
Yep.
And that's without even helping.
I like it.
That's a stop. So.
Absolutely. You felt your way through it?
I think they really give us a good mental state of mind right when we get to that tournament setting. Every tournament we've gone to, I don't think Coach Malloy hasn't told us we are the best team in the field.
I came in with Coach Malloy. He's been my coach the whole time, and I think the culture that he's changed, we all feel like we're winners and like we will win every time we get on the golf course.
So when you have somebody tell you that you are one of the best in the country and the best in the field and we should win, we're probably going to win.
He's got to hit this good. Yeah, there. Good swing, man. Remember, doesn't mean it's going to be easy the entire round. You're face
members. You're going to get kicked in the teeth at some point. Keep going.
It almost doesn't look real, does it?
I agree. Think about how many people in their lives will never get to witness, lay eyes on something like that.
The beautiful view off the hole at the Queen's Bath was matched only by that of the leaderboard, which showed the Rebels winning the event by a total of 22 strokes, and sophomore Braden Thornberry claiming the individual title.
You know, he's had a really special semester. We're fortunate to have him, you know, for a couple more years and build this program around. And he's a good kid. You know, he does all the things right, does every little thing right.
For him to do what he's done the last 2 tournaments and this whole semester, but especially the last 2 tournaments, has been awesome.
Once I'm leading, I kind of tell myself that, like, you know, to this point, no one has played better golf, so there's no reason they should, like, coming in. And just try to keep the foot on the pedal, and you don't have to, like, take unnecessary risks, but just kind of pick your spots when you're feeling good, and just really just make the short putts, and just really it's hard for people to catch you if you just play it the right way.
Well, you don't get much more consistent than this. 277, 276, and 278. 33 under, Ole Miss. Congratulations.
I think you really saw it come together in Hawaii. You have to walk out there and know you're the best. You're not scared of anybody. You're not looking to, you know, play second. You're out there to win, and that's your job. So let's just go do it.
We're the people to beat, and like come catch us, kind of. So individually too, that it gives you confidence because you're just like, we're the guys they're trying to beat, and we're gonna have to mess up for them to do so.
Because we have that mindset, that attitude of optimism and moving forward, and you know, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. You know, trying to do something special that nobody's done.
It's a new normal here. We feel like we got a good group of guys that we're traveling in and out with every week, and we got guys at home that can play. You know, and that just shows you we got a good group. You know, in this locker room right now, and you know the depth is getting there, and recruiting's helping. You know, the good play's helping everything. And you know, we feel like this program's on the rise, and we've got the wheels spinning in the right direction. I'll say that.
As a program, I think it's pretty easy to see what our trajectory is. You know, with where we were a year ago, 2 years ago, you know, to where we are now. We're excited about the future of this program.
We had a long day on the course, and now we get to relax.
Today was a relaxed day.
You got some seaweed on you.
Oh God.
You're
gonna hurt yourself.
This is Captain Domingo. I hope you have a good trip, and we'll get you there shortly.
That's very